It has been great to have Dennis McCamery, our PBA Arena MC, with us the entire fall swing. He's having fun with the crowd. Kept everybody really into it, lively. And we've had these nice behind the back there, Dennis. SRO crowds the entire fall swing. So a special thanks to Dennis. Great to have him on board this year.
It was awesome.
Here's match 2. Tom Doherty. Well, he practiced before the TV show and then watched Belmo and Wes Mlott really struggle. How does Tom do? Let's find out. Help on the 10. Good start.
Straight on the left lane, hook on the right lane. Tom Doherty probably going to go with urethane on the right lane. It's what he did when he won the Wolf Open. Badger on the left lane, 52 feet. Wolf on the right lane, 32 feet.
Let's see if Belmo can find his A game here. Might be his last chance on the swing. There's a 9-pin. You see a few strikes in a row. He'll string together 3-4 good frames, Randy, throughout the entire swing. We've seen him on TV a lot, and then something happens and he falls apart. It's so uncharacteristic of this great champion.
Dave, I think the lanes are transitioning so much faster because of the temperature in the building. As you take a look at what he's done today, left lane, right lane, one more strike on the right than left, but I don't think he's used to seeing the transition that he's seeing. I know the other players are used to seeing it when they follow Jason, but I don't think Jason's used to seeing this. Nice shot.
He has won 12 titles.
It's amazing what oil will do when you apply it to lane surface. You see how straight that is versus the reaction on the right lane.
Just outside Tampa. Two-time titleist Tom Doherty, look out. To the channel. Good ball reaction, the end of the pattern. It goes right in the 1-3 pocket. All 10 down for Tommy.
Using urethane like I thought he would.
Got a little close.
That was on the edge, brother. That was on the edge of the cliff. That was about 1/8 of an inch from being 0. Remember, Dave, it never hooks from the gray board.
Arsenal for Tom Doherty.
That would be the gutter.
I got you.
Black Hammer, urethane on the right lane, Scandal Pearl, left lane. What a year it's been for Tom Doherty. Got to stay slow on the left. And you've got Free Willy on the right. Hook. Call that Free Willy when you can just kind of free wheel it to the outside part of the lane.
That's a look we've been expecting for Belmo.
That went through the pins with bad intentions. Almost leaving a solid 9 as the ball went right through it, caught a piece of it. Those pins were cleared off the deck very quickly.
Looks for the turn, and we'll have it. Good pin action there. Jason Belmonte. Let's break down Tom Doherty's play in these different oil patterns. Left and right lane.
Right lane urethane. Watch, this is the first shot that he threw on the right lane, and he got it about as far right as you can. I mean, that's on the one board. Comes about in shreds of rack. Now, with reactive resin, It's straight up 16.
What a contrast, right? And that one not nearly as far right. And the end of the pattern goes right through the nose. High shot.
See how he shoots this spare. Does he throw curve at it, or does he throw it straight like Wes Malott did in game 1?
How would you do it?
Well, I would somehow try to hook it. He's going to hook it with urethane. You got to cover the back pin.
Not easy, and the 10 stands at open frame.
Toughest spare on tour. That's not a split or a washout. 3-6-9-10 for right-handers.
Stepped up in the fourth looking for the front four. Instead, it's an open. How does he respond? Left lane. All 10 down.
Now, can Belmonte take advantage? Last shot went high flush on this right lane. In Jason's mind, he's got to be thinking, well, do I move a little bit left?
Bit high there, 3-pin, just 1 pin standing though. That's better than it has been. Boy, it's about to be midway point, Randy, where it's really unraveled throughout the fall swing.
Ball never made it far enough down the lane before it started to curve, but it's a nice break only leaving the 3-pin. Whoa.
He's got it. Side of the pin, but he'll take it.
That was hard for like a second. Percent on that one. Can I take a re-rack? Thanks, John.
Belmonte will regroup here. Take a re-rack. We can tell you about Time to Shine, Tuesday through Friday nights, 6 Eastern. Host Adam Shine turns the enthusiasm up to 11. Gives you his take on everything happening in sports on and off the field. Dive into Adam's mind on Time to Shine, only on CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports.
Dave, you're shining right now. No, really, you're shining. Your forehead, it's really shiny.
Thank you, Randy.
You need some more foundation.
I'll work on that. 10 down.
Come. Sit down.
He's got a lead on Tom Doherty. Right now, Belmonte's shining the brightest in suburban Detroit. More on the way on CBS Sports Network. Fall King of the Swing, match number 2. Belmonte, a 15-pin lead on Tom Doherty, who met moments ago with his tour rep, Mike Calderon.
Give it all I can, just goes. What I do in the right? Because I'm trying to spin it a little bit. Remember?
Yeah, the right
it
one.
It just never got there.
No, it never got there.
Well, the first one I thought was going in the gutter.
I know. I threw.
Did you see the replay?
Yeah.
She was on there.
She was leaning.
She peeked in.
She was like, "Oh, that's
and
great."
she kind of wiggled and then took off.
Then
so I'm like, oh, I don't even know if I'm lined up.
That's still the weak, the strong one.
Yeah, pretty good banter there, talking about ball reaction and what to do. But I don't think Tom's real sure about this right lane. Remember the old pattern he won on just a few weeks back.
6th frame to cut it to 5-pin deficit. Yes.
That was a good move. Looked like he cheated in a little bit farther left and got the ball to face up perfectly. Pretty good pitch here. See how he's a little closer to the second arrow now. You know, him and Belmonte have very similar beards going right now. The facial fescue for both players, identical.
They look good.
I mean,
It's high quality, and that was a pretty good shot there from Tom Doherty, who's got his look on each lane.
I don't know if that was something that was planned.
I don't think so.
I keep thinking about when Tom beat Belmonte on the Wolf Show. He said, he can't beat me.
And there was nothing Belmonte could say about it because it happens to be true. Maybe that changes now. In this event.
Oh.
Scott across the deck.
Wow.
No help on number 10.
And now he's trailing. This is a vicious messenger in front of the 10 pin. About the 2.5 to 3 board there, but right in front of the 10. We've seen a lot of messengers in front. And that's just the ball coming in late. Coming in late and a little bit behind the headwind.
Albie Barnes, Tommy Jones, and Belmo. Rookie and Player of the Year. In their great careers. Some lofty company there for Belmonte. Done so much already. High flush, magic. Wow, all 10 down to the pit. 60 feet to success there for Belmonte.
60 feet of speed. 14th board, turned over about 3.5. That was really fast and really straight.
Those pins had no chance. Tight match. Doherty in the 8th. That's the pocket. Big break, no split, 10 pin, that's it.
Huge break. You know, that was the thing that I was wondering. Remember the first shot on that lane, he got it to the 1 board and he got back to the pocket. The next shot in this lane, he gets it in, it goes through the nose, so what does he do? He makes a move. Throws the next shot good. I'm wondering, okay, well, what happens if he gets it right? And that's what happened. He got it right, but got a huge break, tripping the 4 and the 8 out late.
DJ Tackett. Qualified second. He awaits the winner, Step Ladder Finals. Here from just outside Detroit. Oh, the dreaded 7-10.
I mean, I've seen it all. He's got a nice little comfy lead. All he's got to do is post a strike in the 9th frame, and now instead of a mark, he's, unless he becomes the 4th player in history to make the 7-10 on television, he's going to have an open frame at Belmonte. Man, another strike in the 9th, and Belmonte's going to move on again. This is craziness. Doherty throws it hard enough to bounce it out, though.
Can we see a 7-10? It's a pretty good bit at it.
All right, Belmo. Get them all, baby.
That's a lead change for
Yeah, give Jason Belmonte credit. He's not been his best by far in this fall swing. Nowhere near it. But taking advantage of opponent's mistakes. Steps up here. Foundation frame. Looking to expand the lead and away, and he's got his own split to deal with. The 4-9.
Unbelievable.
It is.
I can't remember the last time I've watched stuff like this happening. It's just craziness.
by Jason Belmonte. Now that looks like a 3-time PBA Player of the Year. Let's take a look at our Tough Spare replay brought to you by Hammer. And it's got to be Belmo's conversion of that split.
Speechless. The events in the last 2 shots thrown on this championship pair. 7-10 for Doherty, 4-9 for Belmonte. Belmonte then covers it. Wow. Now, Belmonte, double in the 10th, he shuts out Doherty. If he goes strike spare, Doherty can throw 3 in the 10th to beat Belmonte by 1.
The way this swing has gone, the way the show's gone, why not? A lot of surprises, a lot of ability, and there's a strike for Belmonte right at it, left lane. Almost no hook to the 1-3 pocket.
Boy, I'd give anything for a radar gun right now. I mean, that's got to be close to 22 miles an hour. Average ball speed on tour, probably 18.
That's what I need, striking 2. Nothing Tom can do about it. Just wait on the bench. How about the strike? No.
He got it a little right.
If I told you a fly,
I saw.
literally flew across my face just as I let that go.
I did that. I think it bounced off your head.
I was gonna stop too.
I know. I think.
2-5. Was there a fly? Really? Let's see here. It's tough to pick up a bug that small, of course, but something just does convert.
Flies, pocket splits, craziness.
Downey trails by 9. Bowling in the 10th frame.
So dramatic.
3 in the 10th. He will once again beat Jason Belmonte.
Won't get the first 4-pin. And Belmonte on the bench watches Doherty fail to get 3 in the 10th. And he survives again in this wild and wacky fall swing, king of the swing event. Has been all pretty for Belmo, but for now, he's all smiles. It's been a while. 2015 in Indianapolis, last PBA title for Jason Belmonte. He's going for the Fall King of the Swing honors here today in suburban Detroit. As he climbs a ladder next up, he'll take on E.J. Tackett. Let's have a look at this week's Ebonite Flashback. Win one of the Summer Swing titles. Maybe a wild card, it's that simple. Those 5 went for the title in Oklahoma City last year. First match, a couple of 2-handers. Jason Belmonte defeated crowd favorite and Wolf Open winner Kyle Troop 201 to 182 to start the finals. Nice look there. Belmo. Ronnie Russell starts strong in match 2 with a turkey and had strikes in frames 5 through 7 to take match 2 and a move on to face Tommy Jones. Tommy took advantage of an early open by Russell, powering his way to a 208-178 win in the semifinal matchup. In the championship match, he'd face Bill O'Neill, and Bill used a couple of early strikes to defeat Tommy and defend his King of the Swing title. A big day in OKC for Bill O'Neill as he took the King of the Swing in 2015. Who will be King of the Swing in 2016 here in Allen Park, Michigan, outside Detroit? We'll get one step closer to finding out. Belmonte, Tackett on the way.